And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. Okay, by now I know you guys have all seen this. Virgo. The way that Virgo is currently positioned is exactly all of this. The moon is at her feet, and with Leo and the 3 wandering stars, she has 12 stars up above her head. Here's the cool part. And she being with child cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. Guys, right now there is an amazing phenomenon going on. Check this out. There is actually, right here, she's got something in there called child, right in where her womb is. The moon at her feet, and she is about to give birth to child. Okay, there is so much more to this, but I wanted to get to something else, something that is going to make your jaw absolutely hit the ground. That is exactly how Virgo looks this evening, tonight, just days after the beginning of Rosh Hashanah. But today, another Bible prophecy is unfolding right before our eyes as the UN meets for their SDG summit, signing a peace treaty, one that will last for 7 years. There are 193 countries that are involved in this treaty being signed at the SDG, and the entire platform of this event is the UN stating peace and safety, which brings me directly to this. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Does that sound familiar? If not, let me show you. And she being with child cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. Guys, that is all happening right now up above us in the skies. The peace treaty is being signed now during the summit, and Israel and Palestine have even joined. Which brings me to this. And there appeared another wonder in heaven, and behold, a great red dragon, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and 7 crowns upon his head. That is the number of countries that are signing this treaty. You may think it's 11, but one of those countries is a collection of others, making it a total of 10. But what if I were to tell you it gets better? Further on in Revelations 12, and to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she may fly into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time and times and a half a time from the face of the serpent. Does somebody want to please explain to me why it is that the UN has something like this hanging on the wall during the SDG summit? At first glance, you almost think it's Christ on the cross. No. But really, what is that? It is a woman with 2 wings of an eagle about to take flight, with the Revelations 9 prophecy further unfolding right before our eyes. And while I'm at it and I'm dropping bombs, I might as well drop this one too. Revelation 13. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the names of blasphemy. Clearly, when they're talking about 10 crowns, they're talking about countries. The SDG summit, the peace treaty. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as feet of a bear, and his mouth as the mouth of a lion, and the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. Now, I know that there's been a lot of speculation that this is the shield of King Charles's family, the royal family. But no, I know exactly who that is. Have you ever seen this statue? Well, I'll tell you one place you could have seen it before they, I believe, took it down. This was erected outside of the UN, the United Nations. A beast that was likened to a leopard, with feet like a bear, mouth like a lion, and the dragon gave him the power. You guys, it's not the royal family at all. The beast of the sea is the United Nations. And the dragon gave him his power and his seat and great authority. And I saw one of his heads as it were wounded to death, and his deadly wound was healed, and all of the world wondered after the beast. I believe this will have everything to do with the currency that everyone's going to partake in. When one country's currency may fail, the UN, as it's a collective one world currency, will fix it. And everyone will be in awe, wonder, and amazement. And they worship the dragon, which gave power unto the beast. And they worship the beast, saying, Who is like unto the beast? Who is able to make war with him? Really, who is able to make war with the United Nations? Who will be able to have great authority when all nations come together as one? And there was given unto him a mouth speaking great things and blasphemies, and power was given unto him to continue 42 months. And this right here just solidifies my revelation, if you will. Revelation 13:7. And it was given unto him to make war with the saints and to overcome them. And power was given to him over all kindred and tongues and nations. And all that dwell upon earth shall worship him, whose names are not written in the book of life of the Lamb slain from the foundation of the world. If any man have an ear, let him hear. Are you hearing it? Just as Thessalonians said, The minute you start hearing them say peace and safety, you better head for the hills because destruction is soon to come. And the SDG Summit, the entire platform is built on the words peace and safety. Universal peace, a secure planet, based on a spirit of strengthened global solidarity, development without peace, and no peace without sustainable development. Biblical prophecies are unfolding right before our eyes. Revelation 12 is happening. It's unfolding right above our heads as we speak. The prophecy written in Daniel 9, the 7-year peace treaty, is going on as we speak also at the SDG Summit with the UN. You know, all of that peace and safety. And hands down, by far, at least in my heart now, I know who the beast of the sea really is. The one given great authority over all tongues and nations that no one can make war with. Who blatantly put a blasphemous statue right in front of their company, their business, that screams Revelation 13. They're putting it right there, right in front of our face. And now to see the woman with the wings of an eagle in the corner of the UN as they signed this treaty, these prophecies are undeniably happening right before our eyes.